All right, mini intro, part 2, quick and easy. I want to make this as simple to understand as possible. In other words, try to make things more accessible. But what I'm going to deal with right now is something that's very simple. Simple math. Most people can say a squared plus, finish the saying, b squared equals c squared. Pythagorean theorem, grade school mathematics, maybe high school now. Actually, it might be college math, but anyway. Okay, I'm going to just round the figures up and make them easy, up or down, but in Boston at noon, sun is directly overhead. Exactly 3 hours later, it's directly overhead San Francisco, let's say. Sun sets at 6 o'clock. So at noon, it's vertical over Boston. At 3 o'clock, 3 hours later, it's directly overhead San Francisco. And it is now halfway between vertical noon and sunset at 6. So it is at a 45-degree angle from Boston. Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is very simple. 3,000 miles from Boston to San Francisco. That's your base. That's your b. So all you got to do is figure a and c. Okay, now we only have one measurement, but it gets you in the ballpark. And that ballpark being that we are talking about not an equilateral triangle, but we are talking about a right angle triangle, and all triangles have 180 degrees in them. And so you have a 45-degree angle, a 90-degree angle in San Francisco, vertical to the sun, horizontal to Boston. Okay, 90-degree angle. So 45-degree angle plus 90, that leaves a 45-degree angle from the sun down to San Francisco and over to Boston. So you have 3,000 miles. That means that your legs are equal. And this is ballpark, of course, but it gets us in the realm of reality, not of hocus pocus, fantasy, and imaginations. Okay? The NASA typical scientific construction, 93 million miles and blah, 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 is utter, sheer, ridiculous fantasy, pure and simple. You have a 45-degree angle from Boston to San Francisco to the sun. You have a 45-degree angle from the sun to Boston and to San Francisco. And you have a 90-degree angle at that point in time from San Francisco to the sun and to Boston. So you have a 45, and a 90. The legs are the same, about 3,000 miles ballpark, give or take a little bit. And your hypotenuse, the C, is not much more than 3,000 miles because, you can figure that out. Square 3 and take the square root of the sum. So there you go. It's that simple. We've been lied to. It's all a construct of fantasy and imagination and manure. It's Jerry Diamond, How to Get Out of Babylon. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. I've got a bigger audience now, so I got to say, hopefully you're the remnant. But my typical sign-off has been, this is Jerry Diamond, kind of take off of, yes, John Connor from Terminator. This is John Connor. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance. Well, this is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. If you're listening, really listening, that's always been my qualification. If you're not listening, if you're stupid, if you're ignorant, if you're obstinate, if you're hateful, you're not listening, so goodbye. But anyway, have a good day on that one. Figure it out. Make a little bit of, get a calculator. It's real easy to do. Proof positive. Combine that with the high-speed time-lapse video of airplane flights where the plane is just about keeping up with the sun as the sun's going around a circle and the plane is going directly straight. So, there you go. This is Jerry Diamond. God bless. See you. Bye.